We get into Class 3 action from race 6, 7, 8. Then we finish off with a Class 2. Unfortunately, Gallant Crown's not going round here in the next. Replaced by Classic Posh. Luke Curry will jump on board. They will jump from barrier number 4. So 1200 metres the trip, field headed by Drops of God. He drew barrier 1 when runner-up to Sake win at Shartin last time out. Gets barrier 10 here. Family Folks also drew inside last time. This time gets barrier 12. Jolly Good Hearts, 3-time course and distance winner. Scotch Tycoon's won 3 of his 6 so far this season. Out of the money last time. Encountered makes his Hong Kong debut for Manfred Mann. Alexia Bedell will be in the saddle. Flaming Passion's been very consistent. Valiant Elegance also. He comes up in class after winning his last 2, first time in this grade. And Racing Fighter getting closer to that class drop off a mark of 61. Wagner Borges rides from barrier 2, Tom.
Speed here, Valiant Elegance. They'll roll the dice again and go forward and try and make all. It's worked the last 2 times for him. Of course, it did work going back to December as well. Jolly Good Heart's got pace, but probably not as much pace, Paul, as Valiant Elegance. And then lines of 3, Family Folks, Scotch Tycoon and Encountered, the newcomer, all on the 3 wide line. Yeah,
look, I just think there's so much pace with these 2, Valiant Elegance and Jolly Good Heart, in the race. I think they'll probably go toe-to-toe early, but as you say, I think Valiant Elegance will end up crossing him. As such, the rest of the field will be bunched up. I think there's going to be a good suitor horse coming from the back.
All right, very competitive race once more. We'll start off back at track work with Tom, this time speaking with Caris Teaton. I'll ride Scotch Tycoon.
Caris, Scotch Tycoon, you ride this horse again, 1-2 back. He placed 6th last start. Did he have a little excuse in the running with a wide passage last start?
Yeah, last time it was a run to be forgotten, and I just thought from where we were, we had not much luck. He did not enjoy being there, so he's a better horse than that. So looking forward now.
Barrier 9 this week again. Does that make it potentially tricky to slot in and get some cover again, maybe?
Actually, when he won with me, he was well drawn, but he was a bit fair back of in the field. So I think from that gate, the best thing is to do with him is to just leave him alone and let him slip. He's a better horse than that, and then I think he will give us his best in a straight.
You galloped him on Monday morning on the all-weather. How did he feel?
He's a horse that's always going to improve physically and mentally, so he's definitely improved a lot since the last time I've sat on him. So, like I said, he's a very nice horse. Just looking forward to riding him now.
That sort of leads me to my next question. He's come from a rating of 52 up to 68, middle of Class 3. Has he sort of found his mark yet, just being a 3-year-old? Is there further improvement to come?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's only a young horse. He's 3 years old, and I think there's a lot of improvement still to come. What he's done already has been great, but I think even next season he'll be a better horse.
Nice report then from Caris as far as Scotch Tycoon is concerned. He's drawn barrier 9, so that makes it a little bit awkward for him in a very even race of this nature, Paul. So we can have a look at Drops of God next, who's top weight here, mark of 80. Zach Purton rides barrier 10, but he has a bit of class about him too.
He definitely has. He's just got to carry the problem is he's got the big weight and he's got the wide draw to overcome. But the horse has had a couple of runs back now and he's run pretty well. That's just the worry I've got. It's just the weight and the draw.
Yeah, I put him in because he is a handy horse, certainly on his day. He's won 3 from 11 and placed on multiple other occasions. I thought he had every chance here last time out. Yes, the track was rain affected, but he was no match for the winner, who looks pretty handy, Sake win. His last win was off 75. He's 5 points higher than that at the moment.
Okay, so further down the weights, we got Flaming Passion then, Tom, and very consistent, placed on his last couple.
Yeah, he was up on the speed in the early stage. Might have been a little bit keen, and then they got into the 1 back, 1 out position. He was there to challenge for a fair way, and he still stayed on here behind Star Bright. So I think this race here was probably a little stronger than the one he meets here. And he's had a trial since Paul, and he looked to trial it pretty well there, I thought.
Yeah, very consistent horse, so he definitely goes in as well.
Okay, Valiant Elegance won his last 2, but does come up in class now. Paul, Lyle Hewitson ridden him. He's ridden him 4 times, I think, for 3 wins so far.
Yeah, they get on him so well, don't they? Look, I just wonder if he's sort of reached the top of the ratings for him. He's going so well at the moment. He's won his last couple. He's got to come up into this Class 3. I mean, he got down to Class 5 this horse. They've done a great job with him.
They have. He's won 3 this season and loves to get to the front, scamper along, and with the 1-1-5, will be catch me if you can.
Yeah, lightweight, who knows. Debutant here, Tom, is Encountered. He is a winner out of the UK. He won at Doncaster over 1,400 metres. What else do we know about him?
Yeah, he was with Marco Botti. He won at Doncaster there. He'd been third in his first run at Haydock. I thought the trials have been okay. He's got some gate speed, Paul, but where does he end up here?
Yeah, look, I think with all the speed, it might get the race run to suit. You can see he stayed on nice enough. The two horses that beat him, Casa Papa and Transcendent, are higher rated than him as well. So when they did ask something there for him, he did actually respond. So I did quite like that.
Okay, Transcendent goes around later on the programme as well, so that's encountered. The debutant, who at the moment, Paul, is 20 and 4.1, but you give him a bit of a chance.
Yeah, I do. Look, I was looking for a horse at a bit of value throughout the meeting, and I thought he might have been one that could slip under the radar on debut. So he's had the 4 trials to get him ready, 1140 pounds. He's by Churchill out of a pivotal mare, so he did race over 1200, then win over 14. So fresh up here over 12 with all this pace on. Thought it just might suit him, and he seemed to suit the Valley and really enjoyed running around there on that trial day. So we'll see what he is. He's a bit of a price, so 20 and 4.1. Scotch Tycoon's consistent, just needs some luck. We heard from Karras there. Drops of God's got the weight to carry, and Flaming Passion's consistent, but in an open race, happy to go each way to 7.
I'll settle with Flaming Passion on the top. He hasn't been far away here recently. He's been close up on many occasions. 2 wins from his 16 starts, and I think he gets his chance here. Matthew Chadwick from Barrier 1 with 116 pounds. Drops of Gold with a big weight. Magic Phoenix has been improving with his recent racing. He wasn't beaten far last start as a favourite there behind Smart Idea, and Scotch Tycoon goes in as well. 9, 1, 5 and 6.
We've all got the 1 and 9 in our numbers. I thought if Family Folks could get across from barrier 12, he'd give himself a big chance. He was only ahead behind Season the Moment last time out, who's come out and won again since. That's race number 6, a Class 3 over the 1200.